Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. All right, this is another one. Pastor Adeboye at it again as he tells Nigeria to restructure or break up. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Adeboye, has released and reiterated his call for an urgent need to restructure Nigeria while lending his voice to the campaign against police killings and brutality in Nigeria. The clergyman made the call via his live Instagram account. Recall that the clergyman had called for the restructuring of Nigeria a few weeks ago. The pastor stands on his words that Nigeria might break up if there is no restructuring. Quite looking closely at his prophecies, this is the second time he has been calling on the federal government to restructure Nigeria or it might break up in his new message. He insisted on his prophecy. These were his words. According to Pastor Adeboye says, without any doubt, we must restructure and do it as soon as possible. The United States of Nigeria is likely to survive than our present structure. This will help us across every stratum from the police force, military, custom, civil service as a whole. Without any doubt, the present administration had made things difficult for Nigerians, young and old, and I'm glad to see a new era that we are entering. As we continue to pray and take actions, let somebody shout hallelujah. We all know we must restructure. This is a certain restructure or breakup. Hashtag end police brutality. Hashtag end killings. This is the words of Pastor Adeboye. We should restructure or break up. All right, listen.
States of Nigeria is likely to survive much more than our present structure. But then my assignment is to pray for you and to pray for Nigeria. And then, without any doubt, we must restructure and do it as soon as possible.
All right, that was it from Pastor Adeboye. We must restructure and do it as soon as possible. Well, that is the word of a prophet, of a bishop, of a man of God. Well, what are we waiting for? Nigerians should try as much as possible to do this because a lot of things might go wrong. And thank God for what has been happening and thank God for the fight the youth have been fighting. A lot of people will like, wow, so all this our youth can come out like this. So something like this can happen. Let me tell you something. When God is in it, it won't take too long to actualize the goal. And our prayer has been answered, if I may say, because now a lot of things will come up after now. Yes, a lot of things will come up, and I've heard it that a lot of people are saying that we are in no time trying to fight the federal government for suffering this country to the level it is today. If you go into the market now, you will know what I am talking about. Even when you have that money to say you want to buy anything in the market, you will not be able to buy something tangible. Because of this present regime, a lot of things are very, very expensive. You cannot even eat a 3 square meal as you used to know in those days. Well, a lot of things have changed. Don't forget the fact that some people are still having that money to buy, but he's telling, is it everybody that will be able to afford that because of this so-called regime? And now the youth are coming out in no time. In fact, they are coming out in mass to fight the federal government in no time. Now we are fighting the brutality of policemen, The brutality of them on the youth is becoming too much. Nigerians are fighting that right now, and they are trying to protest against. In fact, Nigerians are protesting against the stop, as in putting an end to SARS right now. That is what Nigerians are focusing on. But a lot are still going to happen. A prophet has said it that that Nigerians are going to face more than what we are facing right now when it comes as in coming to this protest. Nigerians are going to protest for an higher thing, and of which we have been seeing what is happening right now. And the good Lord will continue to help us. But our prayer is that there won't be any casualty. This should be a peaceful protest. Yes, this should be a peaceful protest, and that is what we are talking about right now. And the good Lord will listen to our cry, because a lot of things had gone wrong, and Nigerians are no longer patient to wait for any other time, and the time is now to tackle all those things. Now, most of the celebrities have come out in their numbers to protest against this harsh situation that the country has found itself. It's not funny at all. Now, at least our Nigerian youth will be able to walk freely on the streets, at least to be able to do things that they were ordinarily not able to do, because then you can't just walk on the street like you dressing well, like a young guy driving a good car. They will harass you. They don't even want to know how you make your money, and which has caused a lot of death on the street. You can imagine. Okay, fine, you have seen somebody and now you are seeing someone as a suspect. You don't need to obtain that person, that you want to collect money from the person before you charge that person. Well, all you need to do is, okay, fine, you are a suspect, sir. We are so sorry. Come with us to our station for proper investigation. Then when they investigate the matter, at the end of it, you get to know what this person is into. You can imagine, not that you just come from nowhere. The next thing, you don't even want to listen to these guys. You don't want to listen to them. All in your mind is they must give you money. All you are thinking in your mind is, these people, I must obtain them. Then who are you securing? Which job are you now doing? Who are you working for? Then why is it? Because in fact, the whole thing, the way the whole thing has been going. In fact, a lot of testimonies, a lot of things we have heard so far. You can imagine the stylist they met on the way around Surulere. This young man supplies clothes. He's a model. He supplies clothes to his clients, because the guy was just a young guy that was so, I don't know how to put it. The guy was so industrious. And he just was so simple. I was lucky enough to have made a lot of money due to what he supplies, due to what he's into. The next thing you saw these guys, and the next thing you did was, you didn't even want to hear. The guy was like, I was going to supply material to my customer. The next thing you said, no way, you must give us some money. At the end of the day, these guys, when they delayed this guy from morning till evening, the guy was forced to pay 100,000 naira, because the guy was scared of his life. Even the places they were taking this guy to was not a secured place. But the guy was like, just for my life to be secured, let me give these people the money. And what was he paying for? I don't understand. He was not a criminal. Just because they notice he looks good, the next thing, they must obtain him. Wow, they must put an end to this. That's just it. Well, that is it, my people, on this one. Meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks, and God bless.